Usually I try and do different pieces every time, but I had a computer malfunction, so I've got 3 old bits, but I think some of you haven't heard of all of them, so oh well. No, you would have heard some of them, but not all of them, so that's cool. The first one I'm going to do anyway is about I've got Asperger's syndrome, and it was basically from going from wanting to get rid of it to accepting it anyway. Many a penny, too many for counting, piled up into the flooded fountain, crafting up a mini mountain of wishes for stitches upon my soul. My condition was akin to conscription, my mind was caught in the crossfire. Hunger addiction to rid my affliction was but my only desire. Truth be told, I fell into that fountain. I was sinking, sleeping, dreaming, drowning in white noise, the hieroglyph. For a script that emits beyond just lips, tone and unlegible drone, distorting and contorting all meaning. Masking the initial odours of feeling, I was kneeling, for wrong words meant execution, so I bowed my head at night, praying to dispel social slaying, praying for rebirth, the mere glance at a second chance, for a new me to be free, and yet, eccentricity became electricity and energy fueling me. Intoxicated by idiosyncrasy, I gulped it down and I found a crown, a new decree rising from the fertile soil beneath my skull. And with this new sense of self-affection, I smashed the mirror of past perception. The fragments were figments of a past hindrance, a new man made in an instant. These were the lessons of my adolescence. Look at me now in tune with my essence. Thank you. So following on following along the same lines, my dad, who was going to come last time but he bottled it, yeah, he basically denied that I had it all my life. So this piece is called Father Forgotten. Surprise, surprise, surprise. He denies, denies, denies. No offer of wise advice he devised to ditch me. Thanks to disability, infinity whips acrossing our street. Not discreet, I squeak, I weep. At injustice, the sages must kiss the flames in the end. So he pretends that those whips forgotten. Injecting gold venom in rotten solemn songs, he's made me wish I can erase them from my mind. Erase them from the pavement where he proceeded to dump me. Lumpy and yet still professed he was a father figure yet. He should bet my wet beds emanated from a twist in my head, surprise air. He denies as his life, my sperm is sacred, this kid must be unblemished. His words did envelop my worldview, the thrill due to an escapist ride in my cranial canoe. Who knew that his scripture wrapped round my neck like a boa constrictor, a feather tickling darted about skepticism, a mechanism shaking rhythms. I pull back from his waves, of course I am horses, my father's beside him with trident violent, he washes away all memory that's left of me. Cheers. And for my really final piece, it's basically about war anyway. It's called Chalk Outlines. All I see is chalk outlines, death in statistics never fall deep inside, men once killed up in it. The numbers pushed to the limit they lifted. Once they had not a speck of chalk, they walked this planet as much as you or I, but then supplied themselves to the military, literally giving their lives. But I've read too much Wilfred Owen to glorify, horrify, my jaw drops as rain pops outlines into chalk spots, memory banks wipe like the shite on the battlefield. As men kneel perpetually wheeling their lives away, as the mutilations lay waste and the bullets hum, hum, hum. Through the humdrum earth rots here, sincerely as we forgot those who died 1,000,000 times, and imperialism's live on the news. And the revenues go to the VAs and the Rockies. Chalk dust through bomb dust, up thrust the profit for every grenade they're getting paid. For every grenade they're getting paid, for every grenade they're getting paid. War is a business and death is a business. Don't believe me, then read the statistics. Thank you.